setting my ride up here, I really wait for them to stand. I will flex them, test them out, flex them again, and make sure that they're waiting for me. So here, Junior really wasn't wanting to stand. I flexed them both ways until he stood. Then I retested him the one way to make sure that he was paying attention. Then I stood there for a moment. Once I realized he was going to stand and wait for me, and then we can continue on with our ride. Okay, so before I go to the barrel pattern, pretty much on all my horses, I like to do some perfect circles and then I'll go into figure eights, which is basically just perfect circles, changing directions in between them. So I really like doing this because I'm able to keep him straight between my hands and he's listening to my body for when I ask him to straighten up and change directions. So by then, when I change the direction, my inside hand then becomes my outside and vice versa. And it's just really good to get them to understand when you open that outside hand door, they follow through, straighten up, and then change ways. So you can see here, he likes to just follow around. I'm kind of looking in. I'll open up that outside and then he learns to kind of come around. So I like to do these figure eights, really being a bit dramatic by my straight line. Here I'll open up that right hand, let him straighten up, and then I stay square and then bring him over to the left now. So it's a very gradual transition kind of between the two, but it's very important that he understands the difference with my body and my hand position. He's learning what my inside and my outside reins are supposed to do and what they mean. So I really enjoy doing this type of exercise on all my horses, just staying really square and being very specific and precise. The next thing I wanted to do is just work a one barrel to see if I can get him to kind of slow and tighten up his turns a little bit. So when I'm doing around one barrel, just in one barrel or on the barrel pattern, I really try and think about doing squares. So what that does is just really keeps them standing up nicely, moving forward and staying between my hands and my legs. I love doing squares. So here I'm obviously doing really big ones and I'm just thinking of going in a straight line, having a corner, driving him straight, having a corner, driving him straight, having a corner. And I just keep doing that on repeat. And it's a really good feel that he's developing to know to drive up into the turn and to really push his hind end up there. So once I felt him doing good, we stopped and we went the other way, the other direction. So hopefully you can kind of see me doing the square. So right there, there's a corner. I try and go straight, another corner, push him straight, another corner. So this really helps when I go to the pattern, just to help to keep him between my hands. So this is really crucial for your horses to understand, to learn to do before you even hit the pattern, because he's going to know how to get a really nice snap. He's going to know how to stay straight and square up into the turn. And once I get him just kind of feeling good, we're going to give him a break and then we're going to head to the pattern and put it all together. Now I'll just show you what I did going through the pattern today. I really wasn't focused on being nitpicky. I just trotted straight through it, trying to really emphasize getting to my spots and letting him figure out his job without me having to do much. So here, notice my inside hand doesn't change. I try and give him the room to swoop up in his first, come around nicely, and get to the backside where he can leave and head to the spot we need him to go at second. And then from second, I drive right to the spot I want his turn to start. I make that adjustment like we did when I did the perfect circles, push him around to where he can leave straight and power out nicely. These are just my spots on a barrels. Everyone has a different idea about it, where I really want to go straight up in there, get his hip clear and forward, and let him pivot where he can leave nice and straight as well. So I did that a couple times and got him just going nice and fluid through it. This was at the end of my ride, so welcome, Junior, to your new life. This is the barrel pattern, and we're just going to keep working from here, keep doing all those figure eights, doing the circles, getting him to listen to my body and applying it to the barrel pattern. So it is really important to have those basics down before you hit the pattern, just to make your life a lot easier. So I hope you like this, and stay tuned for more.